Lakers Nation, what is going on, guys? So welcome back to the channel with a new video this time this morning, and we have tons of news, rumors to talk about, and basically a trade update involving Dalton Knecht. And to be honest, guys, this is not a great look for him and also for his trade value. Like, it's tanked, it's dropped, but we're going to get into it in just a second. We're going to break it down, so make sure you guys stick around for more Lakers content daily, if not almost every single day. Been more consistent than ever. I'm going to continue to grind, so it just never stops. But make sure you guys like each of my videos to, really get it to more people. Really helps the channel grow a lot, the algorithm, the audience, to get it to a bigger platform community. Make sure you guys keep respectful in the comment section and share with your loved ones, your friends, your family, all that good stuff. And smash the subscribe button as well. I'm really, trying to reach my next milestone, which is 4K subs. So I can't do without you guys' support. I love you guys. Turn on the notification bell so you guys stay updated for more Lakers content or NBA news in general, daily, if not almost every single day. And lastly, if you guys want to stay connected with me, you already know what to do. Hit me up on the gram, especially if you just want to talk hoops or just, Lakers basketball in general. But if you guys don't know who I am, my real name is Sharp Fields. You guys are definitely welcome with, open arms. And once again, it is Mr. 81. So let's get into this recent news report. So we got NBA Central and At the Dunk Central reporting this. So it says Dalton Knecht's trade value took a massive hit after the Summer League performance that he had, and teams around the league no longer view him as a potential, or at least, if not first-round pick, per, Jovan Bull. If you guys don't know who he is, he's like a, insider, and pretty much he just works closer to the Los Angeles Lakers, right? But there's a little bit, more information. It says, quoted, Summer League has not helped Dalton Knecht's stock, and I just don't think at this point he's really valued as a first-round pick in terms of an asset valuation. That was just what I heard in Vegas from talking to multiple people, non-Lakers people, just, gauging what would you give up for, the Lakers, or what would you give for Dalton Knecht, I meant to say, or if the Lakers are putting Dalton Knecht in trade rumors, like, what is he worth? And possibly he's going to be in the trade block. So looks like the Lakers are just, shopping him, and the feedback I got was just no longer worth a first-round pick, valuation. So this is not great news, especially if you're a diehard Lakers fan. But if you're especially a Dalton Knecht fan, you're probably screaming for him to get traded. And he did this to himself. Obviously, the Lakers already traded him around the trade deadline after we landed Luka Doncic. We shipped him to Charlotte for, a player in Mark Williams. He was supposed to be a franchise center, but obviously the trade to get rescinded, stuff like that. I feel like his trade value already tanked, like it dipped. He's mentally checked out. Like, if he's really mentally checked out, then you have to trade him. Like, there's just no choice. There's no if, and buts. You get what I'm trying to say? But you look at the Summer League, like, I'm very disappointed. Looks like he took a step back. Like, it looks like he's pedestrian, and he's not even, playing. It's like he's just floating around. He's getting cooked defensively, possession after possession, blown by, right? Like, he really hasn't improved. Obviously, his defense is lacking, but we all know that he's a sharp shooter. He's a 3-level scorer. Like, he could get to his spots. He can operate in the mid-range, shoot over the top players. But he's like, what, 6'6", 6'7", could play shooting guard and small forward. Like, we've seen glimpses of, the potential. I mean, in a regular season game as a rookie, he dropped, 35 points. Remember that game in preseason? What was it? Against the Phoenix Suns, right? And then one regular season game against the Utah Jazz. I'm pretty sure it was like an in-season tournament game where he dropped like plus 30 points. He put the team on his back and literally, carried the team that one game. You get what I'm trying to say? So he could win you games by himself. But how do teams value Dalton Knecht? Because this is the question I always, beg to ask. Like, do they value him, or do they value the 2031 first-round pick? I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, we have like a 2032 first round, pick swap and stuff like that. So this is not looking too good. Maybe does feel a certain type of way. I mean, these are just NBA players at the end of the day. They're humans. Like if you're in trade rumors like nonstop, it affects them emotionally, physically, and just mentally, right? Because you're just being thrown in trade rumors, and that could just really kill a player's, repertoire or reputation, I should say, his confidence. So I think he's just better suited on another team. Like the Lakers are just not great at developing players, and I know there's just a lot of Lakers fans like me that just don't want to get rid of our young players, like we did that so many times in the past. But I just don't think we're good at developing players. Like he's not going to get the development on this team, especially when he got Luka Doncic, you got LeBron James, you got Austin Reeves. So there's a reason why JJ Reddick just didn't trust him in the playoffs. Like, he didn't give him any playing time. Like, he's all been out. He's out of rotation. Not because of his offense. Like, we already know what he's capable of doing as a bucket getter. It's just his defense, all-around game. Like, when you look at the statistics, like the stats and stuff like that, he's considered, if not one of the poorest defenders on our team, like, by a margin. So maybe it's better if he just gets a new sense of urgency. Like, he needs a new blood of fresh air. You got what I'm trying to say? But maybe the Lakers can talk him and into it and see what they can do. But for right now, maybe this is just an asterisk or a tactic. You got what I'm trying to say? But you never know. Like, anything could change, especially if we get more recent news and updates. Like, let's just be honest. I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. You could pretty much say Cole Swatter outplayed him, like, the 4 games. Like, if you really need just shooting, 3-point shooting, that's it, like nothing else, then just bring in, Cole Swatter. Like, it's a lot easier to find shooters. You can find shooters in the NBA, especially to replace Dalton Knecht. But he took a step back. Obviously, you can even say Ronnie James took his, I shouldn't say place, but it looks like he's improved while Dalton got worse. Like if you said to me, who do you think who's the 17th pick or 55th overall pick in the draft? You're probably thinking Ronnie James is the 17th overall pick while Dalton Knecht is the 55th overall pick. Like, that's just how bad it is. And that's not the case, right? But Ronnie James just floating around like he's not even going 100%, but pretty much he's playing like he's better than everybody else in the, summer league. And he's just more confident. He doesn't look as nervous. Like, he's being patient. Like, he's letting the game come to him. Like, he's locking up defensively. And his shot is starting to fall. Like, I'm not even concerned about the shots that Dalton Knecht is taking, even if he's not hitting them. That's not the concern because we already know that he can hit his shots at a high, volume and clip. It's just the other side of the ball. Like, you need to be able to do other things outside of, hitting shots, because if you're not shooting the ball, like, lights out, then you're just a liability on the defense end. It's more of like playing 4 and 5 instead of 5 and 5. But Lakers fans, NBA fans general, you guys, let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about this? Do you think I'm just overreacting? But maybe shouldn't put too much stock into the, summer league, because we've seen it time and time over and over again where players play well in the summer league and they don't do well in the NBA. And then there's players that don't play well in the summer league and play very good in the NBA. But you see GMs, you see the scouting department, see, the head coach, JJ Reddic, you see the coaching staff, like, they're watching, they're paying close attention, and they're watching, the games that Dalton Knecht is, performing and putting up, and it's just not a good look. Like, you have no choice to trade him, but you're going to have to convince him. Like, he's probably mentally, checked out. This is just not good for business. He probably feels, betrayed. I mean, when the trade did go down and obviously was rescinded, like, the Lakers literally had to give him a couple games because he's probably upset. Like, he was probably frustrated. Same thing with Mark Williams. Like, he didn't come back right away, right? Like, they had to give him some rest. They had to give him a couple games to think about it. So this is just a lot. on, a young player, like, he probably already hit his ceiling, but it's not as high as his floor. Like, if he was like, what, 19, 20, not even, if he was like 21, then maybe his ceiling would be even higher in his floor. But the fact that he's like, what, 24, 25 years of age, that's the main reason why he fell as a late or mid, early first round pick, because there was even talks about him being like a top 5, if not top 10 pick last year, but he fell to the Lakers at pick 17 in the first round because of his age. It's not because he wasn't good. It's just that teams want younger players. They just want, the development. They want the upside to grow these players, right? So that's why when you look at Ronnie James, he's younger. He's only like, what, 20, 21 years of age. He's about to enter his second year in the NBA as a Los Angeles Laker, right? But maybe there's a team that does take a chance on him. Maybe, the Portland Trailblazers. But it was like, you know what? We get Mark Williams. We get our franchise center for like the next 8 to 10 years alongside Luka Doncic. But now that teams don't really view Dalton Knecht as a first-round pick, you're probably going to have to budget trade him, maybe get a Matisse Thybulle. We'll see. Maybe you do include Gabe Vincent. But, like, that's not even as good. Maybe you're just better off keeping Dalton Knecht and see what he does throughout, 82 games in a season, and he takes the next step, and he gets his confidence back up, and he does improve in the regular season, and just wait till the trade deadline. Maybe his trade value will go up, but like, we expected this to happen after the Summer League performance. Like, he did this to himself. Like, I'm not trying to blame him, but at least take some damn pride, man. Like, I'm going on a tangent, like I'm ranting because I'm very frustrated. I had a lot of high hopes for this kid. And this is a guy that could just be a pure scorer, like, most likely, if not on the Los Angeles Lakers, the way it's constructed, he's probably going to be an assignment guy. You only need him for his shooting and just a little bit of, scoring, but he's not going to be able to will and deal and do everything on this team, especially when he got, 2 stars. Like, the Lakers are already top heavy, but if you go to like a tanking team or a rebuilding team that is just not trying to win anything, then maybe you just have more opportunity to just flourish and show his, potential, because he has it. But you see the tangibles, like, they're there, and he should be having the athleticism, right? But it's just the defense. It's like lacking. But that's all I really got for today's video. You Lakers fans, NBA fans general, you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about this? Like, are you guys really disappointed in Dalton Knecht? Were you guys expecting more from him going into a second year? But, you look at, teams. I mean, the Lakers are already trying to do a consolidation trade involving Dalton Knecht, Max Kleber. We'll see what happens. Like, I do expect more moves to come. Like, we're already hearing a lot of reports, speculation, rumors. Like, the Lakers are trying to dangle. I don't know why I said that, but they're trying to dangle maybe Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, Max Kleber, Dalton Knecht. Like, he's on the shopping block. Like, he's in trade rumors. I know there's been murmurs and like buzz about the Lakers being in trade discussions, but just because you're in trade discussions doesn't mean the trade is going to get done. It's just that as a GM, you're Rob Pelinka, you have to gauge, like, you have to be in trade discussions. Like, that's your job. You have to do your due diligence. Like, you have to be patient. Like, you can't just make a move to just make one. Like, I'd rather the Lakers just stand pat, not make any trades just to make a bad trade. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm old enough to know when the Lakers have made bad moves. Timofey Mozgov, lol. Dang, like, didn't we just finish paying him like a couple years ago, like 3 years ago? And he's not even in the league no more. So the Lakers just don't want to take on bad contracts. I'm pretty sure Dalton Knecht has like 3 years left in his deal. Right, he's still on his rookie contract. He's making around $4 million. Like, he's very cheap. But make sure you guys keep following. And let me know if there's any other topics, rumors, trades, or just buyout candidates you guys want to see me talk about. But, man, I think it's very interesting, especially, the offseason did start slow for the Los Angeles Lakers. But as it continued to progress, the Lakers started making moves. Obviously, the first move was Jake Relavia. You added a nice shooter, a wing, and you signed him for at least 2 years. $12 million. He's annually making around $6 million. And you just signed DeAndre Ayton after getting bought out from, the Portland Trailblazers. So your center position just locked up in the starting, lineup. He signed for at least 2 years. The second year, I'm pretty sure has like a player option. He's making around $16.6 million, but annually, like his average salary and stuff like that, he's making around $8.3 million. And then he just signed Marcus Smart, who's going to be clearing waivers. Might even be less than 48 hours. Might be today. I'm pretty sure tomorrow on Wednesday. But he's a guy that's just a defensive menace. Like, he provides that presence. And he's not that far from, winning Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, back in 2022. So it looks like the Lakers are named to watch on, Drew Holiday from the Portland Trailblazers. He's 35 years of age. So maybe the Lakers do trade for him. But if it's a first-round pick, Dalton, Knecht, and Rui Hachimura, then I'm good off of that because he's making, $30+ million. And he's going to be in contract until, 2029? So the Lakers, they have to be patient. I know it hurts as diehard Lakers fans, we just want to move now. But a trade, you can't just make one like that. I'd rather the Lakers just stamp it, like I said. I'm going to keep repeating it myself every single, damn video. I know today's video was very long because I had a lot to say. I just think on top of my head. But it's just very frustrating to see, Dalton Knecht right. But he's just getting out of his own way. He's really asking to be traded. He's one of our better assets to be able to acquire somebody, right? Because the Lakers have to fill in some, roster spots, clear some salary. They just waived Shake Milton, Jordan Goodwin. They also waived Trey Jemison. So they made some more room to sign a player like Marcus Smart because Shake Milton just wasn't enough. The Lakers were not going to have the full buy-in exception worth about $5.2 million. And I'm pretty sure the Lakers are just hard capped, their first April team. They can't take back on more, salary, so they have to send out more. And I'm pretty sure they're below the first apron and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they were $1.2 or $1.3 million in the first apron in order to make that move by waiving, Jordan Goodwin. I know he got $25K. I'm pretty sure his contract was partially guaranteed and stuff like that. After the Lakers did pick up his team option and he was pretty much converted into a two-way contract and he was just, playoff, eligible. I'm pretty sure two-way contracts can't even play in the NBA or not in the NBA, but in the playoffs. You get what I'm trying to say, but it was converted to an actual, standard contract. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to make a point. But yeah, make sure you guys let me know in the comment section if you guys enjoyed today's video. Are you guys locked in with my videos, especially if you guys are a long-time subscriber or a new viewer just checking out my channel for the first time? Then let me know because I'm definitely down to listen to your feedback. Just give me constructive criticism. I'm going to try to respond to all the comments, if not some of them, depending how, today's video. But, it's the off season. There's just going to continue to be more rumors and just, buzz going on. But the fact that Jovan Bua reported this is just not good for, Dalton Knecht, trade value because it's tanked. Maybe he does need to rejuvenate. He needs a new sense of direction. He needs to go to a team that just wants him because it's clearly, lacking. You could see it on the floor. It's just very frustrating. You could just see the play and the effort. But, man, I'm just fuming because I'm just very frustrated. But, yeah, man, I'm out of your piece. Cheers.